Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your spirit message reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Now before we begin the reading, let us ask God, Source Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, to bless us, to bring forward all that is peace, love, and harmony, and keep all that is hatred, evil, despair from us. So let's see what the cards have to say, the energy that we are to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading. We have the Six of Pentacles. We need to be mindful. We can be a little bit too generous during this time, Virgo, so be aware of that. And we can also be mindful. It's like I'm just seeing somebody's finger on the scale when they're measuring things. It's like they're taking more than they actually deserve. Now, this could be credit at work. This could be somebody who's, just a little bit more frivolous with spending. Just be aware of this. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Okay. We have the Hangman, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, and the Four of Pentacles. So what's interesting is that we're starting to see things quite differently. We are coming through as the student during this time. There's a lot that we'll be learning, a lot that we'll be taking in. The Queen of Wands, she's not messing around. So there's an energy around us, a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, somebody who is intensely fierce. Now I say she because it's the queen, but it doesn't mean that she has to represent as female. It can be that she is, it can be however this person represents, but there's a caring, nurturing side to them that is very prominent in the way that they build things forward. This could be a person at work who is very determined, very focused, very insightful, very, very fierce, but also loves to mentor people, loves to give people a chance. But once you cross them, off the list, off the list, they don't care. And that's also going to be in their personal life too as well. We are a student of the seeds that we are planting, of what we desire, of what we're moving forward towards, of where we need to be for us. There's a transformation, and a very profound transformation during this time. This is the dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new. The Hangman sees things quite differently than he has seen things before, and it's uncomfortable, the new sight that he is gaining, or the way that he is gaining this new sight. So we've been through something that is rather intense, uncomfortable, powerful, but it leads us forward in a way that we needed to walk this road. We needed to get here. It just hasn't been the most comfortable of journeys. The Four of Pentacles. Money has been a trap for us. Now, I don't know why I said that. And I don't mean for all of us that money has been a trap, but there's something here where somebody was like, they hold the purse strings, and that can be where things are off balance. Like, they hold the purse strings. They tell you, what you get to spend, what you don't get to spend, how you get to move forward, how you don't get to move forward. And here we were looking at vampiric energy around money, around prosperity, around wealth, whatever we value as much as money. And we're going to see ourselves really changing our insight around, do you get to have control over this? Does this get to be, what defines me, or how it moves me, or where I need to be? Because it's like, no, I don't. And we're moving away from this manipulative energy, this vampiric energy here of the Four of Pentacles. We're going to be seeing ourselves embracing our own fierceness. We're very practical. Okay, as an earth sign energy, we have our feet firmly planted on the ground. So we have a beautiful practicality, but it can also kind of stifle our creativity, because we'll be like, well, how is it going to work out? And, show me kind of like the spreadsheet first before I do it type of thing. But there's a fierceness to our creativity coming forward, and that needs to be acknowledged. We are going to have a relationship changing, and I don't know if it's with this fire sign energy. I don't know exactly who it is with, but it's around our passion and prosperity. It's kind of like we're looking at things differently. We used to be on the same page, moving forward the same way, and now we're just not. So let's go deeper. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. 2 bonus cards. So what's so interesting here is that we have the Hangman and the 8 of Pentacles. So we are seeing things differently as we are carving our own path, as we're moving things forward, as we're creating. The 8 of Pentacles is our hard work, our dedication, our determination, our focus. And we're having new insight into that. Now we have the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is cutting through doubts and fears and negativity, is handing us a gift of profound insight. It's around our creativity. It's around our fire. It's around our passion. It's around the way that we need to move forward, but also around the logic of what we want from our lives. It brings us to the page of Pentacles and then the Hermit. Now, what's very interesting is these 2 cards represent us, and they're on top of each other. So the Hermit is us in the major arcana. The page of Pentacles is us in the minor arcana. The Hermit is saying, look at you. Look at what you want. Look at what you need. Turn inward. Listen to your inner child. It's going to be important. We have a tendency to ignore ourselves. It's time not to ignore ourselves. And even, what we loved as children, or that whimsy that we want to bring forward into our lives, but we think, oh my gosh, people are going to laugh. Oh my gosh, this is so silly. It brings us to the Death card and the 2 of Swords. Something is being severed. Something is being severed in order for us to be reborn. But there are ties being severed. We thought you could walk one path or another. It's not going to be quite as black and white as we thought it was going to be. And that's going to be important for us. It's going to be powerful for us. We have the Page of Wands with the 4 of Pentacles. What we were locked to, that vampiric energy, we're becoming a student of how to move forward in our passion, but also kind of how to hold the key for us, how to transform things from being locked away to being out in the open and having us move forward with our own greatness. We need to acknowledge that vampiric energy, because as much as we are rebelling against it, it has defined us for quite some time. And it is helping us move forward to where we need to be. It's like we were kept held back, but now the cage door is opened, and it's our choice what we do with that knowledge. We then have the Knight of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. As we balance things, we are going to have us moving forward in love, compassion, insight, and ideas. The Knight of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have a strong Scorpio presence within this reading. There is a sense that our heart is going to lead us. We're going to find that very off-putting. We want the logic. We want the insight. We want the proper way that things are done. And Spirit is saying that this is a time to ask your heart what you desire, to see your heart and your mind coming together, the way that you look at things, the way that you interpret things, the colors, the feelings, they all matter. Now we're letting them matter to us more and more. Our subconscious tarot energy is the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords. After heartbreak, pain, and disappointment, we are now students of what we love and what we need, and how we need to move forward for us. What we are desiring, what we are looking for, and what we are discovering within ourselves. We have to acknowledge the pain that we have been through, because there's especially 3 things that have happened in our lives quite profound. I see them kind of one right after the other, or it just feels that way. It's like it just all hit us. We need to acknowledge that, and we need to ask questions around it in order for our door to open, in order for us to move to the place that we need to be. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is Cernunnos. This is the devil energy. Now, Cernunnos in the Druidcraft deck, which is this deck here, he's the god of nature. So the god of chaos, nature takes over. And, humans, we push it back, but nature, if we were all gone, would take over astoundingly quickly. Here, we're being told, be mindful of consequences. We have the couple here, naked together. And it's like, what are the consequences? What is the nature that is going to be taking over, that doesn't care what you want or what you need or what you desire? So just know that every action, be it positive or negative, has a reaction. And this is a time where subconsciously we're becoming very aware of that. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Spirit is just saying, be mindful of the rigidity of Saturn energy coming forward. Okay? The sense of it has to be this way. It cannot be any other. That energy is easily shattered because nothing is without chaos within it. Okay? So just be mindful of that. All right, Virgo. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Virgo, and may blessings, prosperity, and peace always be with you. God bless.